Hello, good day today. Good day to you. This is Lenny Smith, Mr. Smith to the very young people. We're back again to to discuss the origin of each letter or each picture, which became a letter of the alphabet, ABCs. Here's a picture, a rendition of the cover of my book, which will eventually exist. It's kind of half exists now. You can see A, B, C. The C looks like a hand, doesn't it? Looks like a cup. But anyway, so we've covered a few of the pictures, early pictures, that were often carved in limestone on the walls of caves in Mesopotamia and Egypt. Let's do a little quick review, very quick, okay? This shouldn't be up here yet, but this should. Oh look, A banana animal. A banana animal. That's one of the pages in my book. It's when they're taking a trip someplace. But here's the first, and it's, by the way, it's Abe. It's the man's name. And Anna, it's the lady's name, and the little animals. So it's Abe and Anna. It's not a banana. I think I mentioned that before, okay? So here was the first letter, or the first picture. Do you see a letter in there anywhere that we talked about? And there it is again. This animal's head became an A, what we know as an A. See how quickly I'm going? Here's some words. It starts with A. And many of the words actually have the idea of animal right in the word, which is really interesting. Now here's the next picture, which is a two-story house. There was one story, and that's not a, it didn't become a letter, but that did. See, and here's the letter that it became. That's a two-story house. Here's the bedroom. Here's the living room down here. You go in the door right there. Inside, you have to go upstairs. But here's what it became, see? Here's the living room downstairs, and here upstairs, although we don't see any. Yeah, there's the stairs right there. The boy's going up the stairs into the living room. See, that picture became what we know of as a letter B. Okay? And there it is again. And there's some words that start with B, which is a picture of a two-story house. And often on the second floor was the bedroom, where there was a bathroom. Oh, that's interesting. Both words start with a B. So does bed. So does bedtime. So does baby. I guess the mommy would take the baby up there to nurse the baby, and that way the father could stay downstairs and read his book. Well, here's the next picture that became a C. Now, it doesn't look like a C to me. It looks like a cup. And you put coffee or tea in the cup or water. But if you turn it like that, to me it looks like a C. But to you, I might have to turn it that way because everything is kind of upside down here, inside out. But anyway, that became, that cup, picture of a cup, that's a cupped hand. See it? You can put water in there. So we talked about that. And there's some words that start with C. Container, a cupboard. Cupboard is where you keep cups. And there's a D. Now, a D turned into a door. A D was kind of, look at, this is what is that animal, by the way? Is it a giraffe? No, it's a dolphin. And dolphin sounds with D too. It starts with D. Remember that? We talked about that last time. You might want to go back and watch that video again. And here's the D that people use, architects use that same D. See, if you open it far enough, it becomes an open door. And there's words that start with D, like dog, dolphin, donut, dynamite. Oh, dynamite. That's the name of the dolphin in my book, which you already know. Now here's the next picture. This looks like a man with his arms, or a woman. I didn't draw a skirt on there, although I could. Now, women don't always wear skirts, but to make a picture, it makes it easy for me since I don't really know how to make pictures. So here's a skirt. What do you think? Pretty good, huh? So it's a man rejoicing or a woman rejoicing with their hands up. And this, in the literature and on the caves, this is referred to as the Alleluia man or the Alleluia woman, which means somebody rejoicing, dancing maybe, singing with their arms up, being very, very happy. So E is what this picture turned into. It doesn't look like an E right now. But there's an E there. And if you turn it on its side, if you turn the E on its side, it becomes an E. But for you, I might have to do this. Okay, either way, it's an E, became an E. Now here's some words that have the letter E, or the picture, E in the word. New, English, electric, wine. Beer has two E's. I don't drink beer, but some people like it. I'm allergic to something in the beer. I don't know what it is, hops or something. But I do like a glass of wine once in a while. Wife, that would be a reason to rejoice if you have a wife, especially if she's kind and loving. C has two E's in it because you have two eyes. So you have an E for each eye, I guess. But they're really trying to show you that one E's not enough. That if you can see, then you're really happy. One E means happy, but two E's means really happy. And then you have the word G. You've heard of gee whiz. Maybe they don't say that anymore. And then the word B. Now, bees sting you, so you wouldn't be happy about that. But if you got some honey from the honeycomb of a bee, of some bees, then, and you taste that honey, especially like, oh, well, where do you put honey on? On cereal, I guess, or in tea. And then a fee is when you charge somebody money, so they pay your fee. If they do pay, they should pay. They pay your fee, then you're happy. You're really happy. And then the word key and me and knee. Look, there's two E's in the word knee because you have two knees. And then, well, there's P. I guess it's a relief when you finally get to go. And then there's T. I didn't put tree up there, did I? No, I don't see. Oh, there's tree right there. A tree has two E's. And then cake ends in an E, which is really makes people happy. And lake, I love lakes because I get to swim and I like to go kayaking. Does kayak have an E in it? No. K-A-Y. How do you spell kayak? A-K. No, there's no K, no E in there. But it's still fun, the kayak. You just have to wear a vest because you want to be safe. Okay, so that's an E. It's called a man rejoicing or a woman rejoicing. It's also called the Alleluia man. And And there's a story in my book about the Alleluia Man. Now, he used to be all over the place. He was in caves and all, and they've discovered him, the Alleluia Man or woman. But all of a sudden, he started to disappear. People couldn't find him anymore. And he was hiding. He was hiding and hiding and hiding. Well, then they discovered that he still can be found almost everywhere. But now to find the Alleluia Man, you have to look for him in words. And I would bet that every one of you could find words right now in your own head, in your own memory, in your own mind. You could find words that have the letter, the picture of the Alleluia Man in there. But of course, it wouldn't be a picture now. It wouldn't be this, but it would be the letter that the Alleluia Man turned into. So if you can find some more words, write them down. I think it would be good. Show your brothers and sisters, show your mother and father that you are able. You might even, it might have an E in your own name. I'm serious. Maybe your name is Ellen or Aylin. Maybe your name is Eleanor. How about that? Elaine, yeah. Elaine has an E in it. Elaine has two E's in it. One in the beginning and one in the end. Wow. My name is Leonard. I have an E in my first name, Leonard, Leonard. Wow. Lenny, Lenny. That's my nickname. There's an E in my own name. I forgot about that. Well, anyway, so next time we're going to do the letter or the picture of a fish hook. You know what a fish hook looks like, right? It's like a fish hook, you know, and it's like a hook. And you can hook things like you hook a fish. If you go fishing, you have a fish hook and you throw it in the water. Of course, it has to be on a line or you're never going to get the hook back. But you throw it in the water with some bait on it, maybe a worm, and a fish comes by. If it's hungry, it'll eat the worm. And then you have the fish on the hook. So it's something that's sharp. Oh, well, you know, the word fork starts with an F. And the word knife, which starts with a K for some reason. We'll find out about that later when we deal with that picture of an arrowhead. But the word knife has an F in it too. Wow, there's a lot of words that have F in it. Picture of a fish hook in the word, really. Okay, word fish has an F in it too. Wow. So we'll talk about that next time, okay? Bye for now.